Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses, and you can also check out my merch. So, this story that I'm going to share with you all today is a very tragic story. It comes out of the Bronx in New York. There was a 9-year-old boy who was going on spring break vacation with his father. And the vacation did not go as planned at all. And this is a reminder to watch your so-called friends.
Check out a spring break tragedy to tell you about. A 9-year-old boy from the Bronx shot and killed minutes after arriving in the Dominican Republic with his father. We start there at 4. I'm David Ushery.
I'm Natalie Pascarella. It is a heartbreaking story. As Dave said, that father and son had just landed in the DR to visit family when their car was ambushed.
Now we're learning one of the father's close friends may have orchestrated the entire thing. The boy was shot in the head and died at the hospital. The family flew from New York City to the Dominican Republic Wednesday when this tragedy happened. News 4's Erica Byfield's been putting together the details. Erica, we understand the National Police did make quick arrests.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're telling us, David. There are a lot of questions swirling about what happened in this case. We know that 9-year-old died after he got there from New York City, and people all over are demanding answers, including the president of the Dominican Republic.
En menos de 24 horas fueron apresados 5 hombres.
That's how police in the Dominican Republic announced the arrest of 5 men for the murder of a 9-year-old from the Bronx. Glossier Luis Feliz Camilo died Wednesday, shot in the head. Less than an hour after he got to the island, it happened while the boy was in a car with his father and at least one other person. His distraught dad says someone tried to mug them, cut the car off just after they left the airport.
Ellos se lo metieron adelante.
An emotional Sergio Luis Feliz told reporters, "We passed the toll, and it was after they got in front of us. We didn't stop, and we continued, and it was at that moment that they shot." The child's murder led the president of the Dominican Republic to tweet that he's following this case. He also said that he heard about the arrests and added justice must be ensured in the courts. Friday afternoon, Telemundo reported that the National Police arrested a 6th man, a friend of the boy's father, the same person the dad says that he turned to for comfort after his son's death. The police shared this surveillance image from their investigation. They say it helped them zero in on the men they believe are responsible for the crime. Investigators also said that the suspects rented this white car just before the ambush. Meanwhile, the boy's family is inconsolable, questioning what happened and why. The same sentiments that a priest shared as he urged authorities in the DR to protect its people.
All right, so many questions I have. Like I said, it was a tragedy. This little boy was going on spring break vacation with his father to the Dominican Republic. I think that he was going to visit his grandmother, if I'm not mistaken. But just the fact that around here, we feel like, you know what I'm saying, we have people that are our friends, people that we can depend on. And it seems like, you know, more and more lately, you have people that are setting people up. You know what I'm saying? We have the whole, you know, Shanquilla Robinson case where she went out of the country with her friends and they, you know, took her life. It just seems like it's more and more common. You have these, I think it was a story not too long ago out of Arizona where a young boy went out there and he was an up-and-coming rapper. And he was supposed to be going out there for a show, and some friends set him up and shot him in the head and took his life. You know, it just leaves the question, what is a friend? You know, this guy was taking his son to go to the Dominican Republic, you know, on vacation for a few days, and you get there and you're set up and your child is taken from you. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is this very person was trying to console the father. He was there, you know, reportedly when the child was going through surgery, you know, and everything after he was shot. And what kind of person do you have to be to do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't. It's just me. I wouldn't be able to be in a situation where I know I'm about to do some harm to someone that I call my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm setting them up and I'm potentially about to take their life or their children's life or something like that. Like, I'm not cut like that. Like, I don't. If I consider you to be my friend, then you're my friend. And maybe that's why I don't have too many. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can count the people that I call my friend on one hand, like, seriously. You know, because friendships, relationships, you know, things are not like what they used to be. Everybody has their own, not everybody, but a lot of people have horrible intentions. You know, they're not your friend because they really genuinely care about you. Typically, it seems like more and more people are your friend because of what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? Or they see you as some type of potential gain, you know, or, you know, I'm gonna be friends with this person long enough, but they doing so-and-so. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit back, you know, and count their money and, you know, see what they doing or whatever. And then when the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna set them up, and I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna take them out, you know. I don't know if the ambush or the setup was, you know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't meant for his son. Maybe it was more meant for, you know what I mean, the father or whatever. But, you know, you got to watch the people that you surround yourself with. You have to watch people you surround yourself with, because you don't know what people's intentions are these days. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you can probably know somebody, you know, for a long time and think that y'all are cool, and these be the very people who turn their back on you and do some horrible things to you like this. You know what I'm saying? I hate that, you know, for the little guy that lost his life. I know the father is distraught. He's probably, you know, beating himself up, and he's probably feeling really horrible about what happened. The family as a whole, my condolences go out to them. It's so sad, man. You can't trust people. It's hard to find people that you can really truly trust these days, you know, to call your friend. But I just wanted to get on here and you know, share this with you really quickly. I hope it seems like the Dominican Republic is moving really swiftly. I think they already, you know, apprehended the people who were involved, and that is awesome. You know, good. You know, whatever is coming to them, they need to get, because that innocent boy, he didn't deserve that. Like, that was horrible. But I thank you all so much for watching. As always, comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.